At the height of your inhale, pause, hold your breath. Open mouth, exhale. One more breath like that. Inhale fully. Hold your breath at the top. Take another sip of air. Open mouth, exhale. Good, now blink your eyes open. And interlace your hands behind the back of your head. So keep your feet right where they are. So at your feet pressed, your feet on the floor. Peel your shoulder blades up off your mat. Press your sacrum and your low back firmly into your mat. Yeah, so core is engaged. Elbow points nice and wide. Find a little pulse here. Lift, 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 lift. Look at your core. So I want you to look at your navel. Think about drawing your navel in towards your spine. Audible exhale. Each time you lift up, lift, lift. Sink in with the beat of your music. Lift, 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 lift. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and 1. Float your feet like a foot or 2 off your mat. Cinch your belly button in. Press your low back into your mats. Keep going. Pulse, 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 pulse. Press your feet together. Engage your legs. Feel your inner thighs turn on here. Lift, 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 lift. Keep your gaze up towards the ceiling. Neck long. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1, stay with it. Reach your hands towards your feet, and then reach right, reach left, right, left. Think side crunch here, left, reach right, and left. Press your feet. Feeling that burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw your knees in. Squeeze your knees in, rock side to side. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Tabletop your legs. So stack your knees over your hips here, and then interlace your hands behind your head. You can keep your hands and your head down on your mat, or you can lift up. It's kind of up to you here. From here, straighten your legs. Legs come to a diagonal, and then draw the knees back into tabletop. Good, so straighten out, and then bring it in, tabletop. Straighten, tabletop. Now again, focus on the low back, staying pressed into your mat. That's gonna turn on your core, it's gonna protect your low back. So the movement is kind of subtle here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Tiny little ball. All right, one more core move here. Tabletop the legs. Peel your arms up towards your feet. Yeah, so you want to reach towards your feet. We're going to crunch twice and then open the arms and legs. So crunch, crunch, open, and back. Crunch, crunch, open, back through center. Good. Crunch, crunch, open, back. Crunch, crunch, open arms and legs, back to center. Keep going. Move with your breath. Inhale, open. Crunch, exhale, exhale. Why do we work the core so hard right at the beginning of class? It's to really protect our movements. It's going to make us stronger as we move. And also because we have all this momentum right when we start, we might as well use it to really strengthen through our core to support all our other movements. Last round here. Crunch, crunch, open, center. Tiny little ball, come onto your back, rock side to side. Happy baby pose. Grab a hold of your feet, pull down, and then start to straighten one leg and then the other, rock side to side. Take some deep cleansing breaths. Feel your core. Feel your body awake now. And then from here, extend your legs straight up towards the ceiling, and then either pull on the calves or pull on the feet. You can grab big toes. Feel that nice stretch along the back side. Keep your sacrum down. Flex your feet. Bend your knees, start to rock and roll up and down the length of your spine. And then let's meet in boat pose. I promise one more core move before we start to get into some other movement here. So boat pose. Take a moment to check in with posture, shoulders down, lift it through the chest. Straighten right leg and then left. Straighten right, left, right, left. Move with your beat of your music, or you can just follow me, either one. 5, 4, if you want more, you can do both legs. 3, 2, and 1. Cross your legs, fold. Bring your forearms down. Round your spine here and sway from side to side. Deep cleansing breaths. And then come all the way on up to your seat. Keep your legs crossed. Bring your right hand out to your right side. Sweep your left arm up and over for a big side stretch. Keep your gaze lifted, chest turned upward. And switch sides. Left hand down, big side stretch. Open chest. Back through center, come to all fours. Take a few rounds of cat-cow. Think about really sending your tailbone up towards the ceiling as you arch, cow pose. Exhale, round, cat pose. And shift side to side, forward, back, up, down. Back to neutral spine. Walk your hands forward of your shoulders. And then lower halfway down into chaturanga with knees down. Elbow points at 90 degrees. Think rolling shoulders back and down. Tuck your elbows in. Little pulse here. Pulse. 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 Check in with your core. Navel up and in towards your spine. Strong core. Pulse. Pulse. Err on the side of being up a little higher as opposed to lower. Shoulders above elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back up to all fours. And then what I want you to do is walk your hands even further forward. So much more forward of your shoulders. So your arms are almost in a down dog position, but your knees are still down here. And then bend your elbows towards 90 degrees. So elbows are just hovering off your mat. Little pulse here. So turning the triceps on even more. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep those elbows in. So you want your arms to be an equal sign here. Yeah, so arms are parallel. Strong core. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come all the way down to elbows on 1. Sphinx pose. It's a gentle back opener. I want you to look over one shoulder then the other. Twisting side to side. Wake up your glutes, so squeeze your butt cheeks together here. Deep cleansing breaths. So with your forearms down, come back through center. And then press into the tops of your feet, lift your thighs, lift your kneecaps. So legs hover off your mat. Forearms are down. Hold here. Hold and breathe. All right, we're gonna start to tap one hip down and then the other. So tap right, left, left. And you're actually not tapping all the way to your mat unless you can. It's just more of the gentle movement. Right, left, right, left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Cobra pose. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Draw your shoulders down, press up. Inhale. Exhale, come down. One more time, press up. Cobra or upward facing dog, straightening through the arms. Lift your kneecaps. Deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Ooh, feeling those arms, feeling the core. Take a moment, pedal out here. Bring one heel down and then the other. Spread your fingers wide. Send your tailbone up towards the ceiling as much as you can. Draw your navel up and in. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. And then bend your knee and open up through your hip. Roll out through your ankle, roll out through your hip here. Try to keep even weight in both hands. And then straighten out your leg, 3-leg dog. Shift forward, knee to nose. Start to pulse your knee up in towards your chest. Lift, little lift, little lift, 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 lift. Think about shifting more weight into your hands, less into your back leg. Like you could almost float your back foot off your mat for 5, 4, 3, 2. Step all the way through on 1. Bend and straighten through your front leg a few times. Just feeling that nice stretch alongside the back of both legs. Bend back into your front leg. Plant your left hand down to your mat and twist. Right arm peels open. Lift your gaze towards your right palm. Right hand comes back down to your mat. Come all the way up into your high lunge position. Weight through your front foot a lot. Lean forward just a little bit. Stack shoulders over hips. Arms sweep up. Bend your back knee. So both knees come to 90 degrees into your carousel horse position. We're gonna move here. So straighten both legs. I want you to sweep your arms down by your hips. And then inhale, reach your arms, bend both legs, 90 degrees. Straighten both legs, arms sweep down, then lift. Start to move with your beat, lift, come down, lift. Rep it out, take up space with your arms. Use your breath. Yeah, and the wider your stance is, the easier this is gonna be. So if you're having trouble balancing, think about putting your feet on railroad tracks. Consider getting that back knee just above the floor. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your carousel horse, arms sweep up. Chair pose. So I want you to pull your arms in, come into your chair, and then come back to your carousel horse, sweep the arms up. Good, so we pull the arms in, chair, then back to carousel horse. Start to move with your beat. It might be kind of fast. This is your cardio. Pull in, back, in. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your chair pose. On 1, bring your hands together at heart center. Lift your heels up. Get a little bit lower. Little pulses here. Pulse, pulse. Get your seat down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Forward fold on 1. Whew. Ragdoll pose. Separate your feet hip width distance. Grab opposite elbows, sway. Bend your knees as much as you need to release the low back. Roll your weight forward into your toes. Nod your head yes, shake it out no. Step your feet back together. Halfway lift. Look forward, bring your hands to your shins. Hollow out your belly. Plank pose. Chaturanga, shift forward, halfway lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Deep cleansing breath in. Open mouth, exhale. All right, left side, left leg up towards the ceiling. Bend your knee, open up through your hip. Roll out through your ankle, roll out through your hip. Back to three-leg dog. Lift your left heel a little higher. Shift forward, knee to nose. Hold it in. Little pulses here. Lift, 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 lift. Think about squeezing in the core muscles. Each time you lift, little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2. Step all the way through on 1. Keep your hands down. Bend and straighten through your front leg. Move with your breath here. Inhale as you melt your hips. Look forward. Exhale, straighten both legs. Look back. Shift back into your lunge position. Keep your right hand down this time. Peel your left arm open. Twist. Lift your gaze towards your left palm. Left hand comes back down. High lunge. Take your time. I'll take a moment, maybe widen out your stance here. Feet on railroad tracks. All right, bend your back leg. Come into your carousel horse. Straighten both legs, arms sweep down. Then back to your carousel horse. Sink in with your beat. Lift, come down, lift, bend, straighten, bend. As you do this, I want you to think about corseting your ribs and your waist in. Yeah, so don't give away your chest and your belly. Don't let it all splay open here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your carousel horse on 1. You know where we're going here. Coming into chair. Pull the arms in. Sit low. Back to carousel horse and chair. Move with your beat here. Lunge, chair, lunge, chair, lunge, chair. Give your attention to that standing leg. Spread your toes wide. Slow down your movement enough that you can control your movement so you're not kind of flopping everywhere. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your chair on 1. Hands together. Lift your heels. Pulse it out here. Pulse. Get low. Navel in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Ragdoll pose. Almost to the end of our warm-up here. Hope you guys are feeling your bodies as much as I am. Feeling that heart rate up, feeling the sweat. Step your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Plank pose, hold plank. Cardio interval. What I want you to do is step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. And then step it back. Switch sides, left foot outside the left hand. Feel that nice stretch, step it back. Start to speed it up, right, back, left, back. Use the strength of your core to really pull the leg up and in as you step back. Speed it up even more. Or you might start to jump both legs at the same time. Jump and back, jump, back, jump, back. Keep going, you got this. 10 more seconds here. Good job, Bri. Good job, Tiff. Yeah, Kyla. Good job, Norma, for 5, 4, 3, 2. Plank pose on 1. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look towards the top of your mat. Step or jump to the top. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain pose. Reach high. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, grab your hand weights. You can also do this without hand weights. If you don't have hand weights, you don't need to use them. All good. Adjust this a little bit. We're gonna come into a horse pose. So nice wide second position squat. Toes are pointing out. Bring your hands to heart center to start here. Come down. All right. From here, arms are gonna come out to the side. So you can have the arms straight out, that's gonna be more intense, or you can have the elbows drawn in here. All right, from here, we're gonna bring both arms together, shift towards the right, just follow me, and then back through center. Come left, center, right, center, left, center. Bend your elbows as much as you need here. Again, you can have the elbows drawn in, nice and tight to your body, or the arms can come out. So you're coming into your carousel horse, through center in your horse squat. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, hold to your right side on 1. Carousel horse, little pulses with the arms, pulse. Lift, so pulsing through the back leg and the arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it on 1. Chair pose, step forward, draw the weights in. Back to your carousel horse, arms go forward. Good, so draw the weights in, chair, forward, carousel horse. Alternating. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, hold chair on 1. Weights come back behind you. Come onto those tippy toes. Little pulses here. Pulse. Squeeze those triceps. Squeeze. Get low. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Shake out the legs. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna come back to horse. Mixing up with the arms a little bit here. So sink low into your horse. Palms come facing forward. I'll draw your elbow points in. We're gonna straighten the arms and legs. Reach all the way up. And then come back to horse. Squeeze the elbows. Good, so lift. Come down. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Feel the beat of your music. lift, lower. Then keeping your tailbone tucked in and under this whole time. You don't want to be sticking your booty out. Lift. Squeeze your butt cheeks at the top. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it low on 1. Draw your weights in, pivot towards your left. Carousel horse. Good, this time arms are gonna come down by your sides. Bring the arms up as you straighten both legs and then lower down. Good, lift, lower, lift, lower. So you can get the arms up a little higher than shoulder height as you lift, lower, lift. Really use your breath. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Draw your weights into heart center. Shift forward into your chair pose. We're gonna press the arms up this time. And then come back to carousel horse. Arms draw in. So press straight up, and then arms draw in. Press up. Lift. Chair, chair, carousel. Slow it down as much as you need to. Last 3, 2, chair pose on 1. Same thing this side, triceps, pulse the triceps back, lift the heels, pulse, pulse, squeeze the knees, squeeze the inner thighs. Really get those arms up there if you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way to stand. Ooh, ditch the weights. Shake it out. Bring your feet about a little wider than hip width distance. We're just gonna sway from side to side here. Twist it out. Deepen your breath. All right, we're gonna do a little cardio, kind of flush everything out. Follow me, come into a nice wide stance with the legs. Side lunge to the right, and then you're gonna lift the right foot up. You're gonna bring left elbow to right knee. So think side lunge, same side lunge, lift up, twist. Elbow to knee, twist. Lower, twist, lower, twist. Side lunge, lift. Really get that leg up in there. Feel the beat of your music. You can turn up your music a little bit. Just have fun with this. You can add in some extra arm movements. Right into it, other side. Side lunge left, twist, left, twist, twist. Building some endurance here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come into a nice wide stance with the legs. Point your toes out. Triangle pose to the right. So both toes are pointed out. So it's a little different stance than regular triangle. You want to bring your right hand to your right shin, reach your left arm up. Press your pelvis forward a little bit. Pulse the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Lift, lift, lift. Feel that strength building through the left side body. Lift. Pay attention to your feet. Really press your feet into your mat. Lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through center. Triangle pose, other side. Left hand to left shin. Right arm comes up, little pulse, lift, 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 lift. If this causes any pain in the low back at all, just find a static hold in a depth of the position that works for your body. Lift, lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through center. Both toes point straight forward now. Arms reach high. Come halfway down, flat back. Take your time coming down. Send your seat back behind you. Wait until your toes reach forward. Hollow out your belly. Wake up your glutes. Reach, reach, reach. Hold. Deep breaths. And then come all the way down, forward fold. You can widen out your stance. Allow the crown of your head to come down to your mat. Deep breathing. You can nod your head yes, shake it out no. Maybe find a side to side lunge. Shake it out. And then come all the way back up to standing. All right. One more little cardio circuit here. We're gonna do plie hops. So I want you to bring your legs nice and wide, put your toes out, hands can come together at chest. Then we'll just start by lifting up, coming onto the toes and coming back down. Let's start to pick up your pace. Lower, come up to tippy toes. Lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Speed it up. Lower, lift, 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 lift. Maybe start to jump. Lift. Little hop, little hop, little hop. We're all gonna be feeling our legs tomorrow. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step to the top of your mat. Bring your hands together at your chest. Take a moment for a couple deep breaths here. Just feel your heartbeat, feel your breath. See if you can get all of your presence right here. Clear out the mind. Eagle pose, right side. Sweep your arms up. And then sweep your right arm underneath your left. Join your palms if you can. Otherwise, give yourself a hug. Sit low into your chair pose. Right leg comes up and over. Lift your elbow points up. Little pulse through the standing leg. Think about sending your seat a little bit lower towards your mat. If the pulse is too much for the balance, just stay still here. You can always use a wall too. Get low. For 5, 4, 3, 2, warrior 3 on 1, unwind. Reach forward, right leg sweeps back. Yeah, like a capital letter T. Flex your right foot a lot. Point your right hip bone down and breathe. Find stillness here. Gather all your strength, starting at your core. Standing splits pose. Hands come down, right leg lifts. We're gonna do my favorite move here. This is a real leg burner. Bring your feet together and then sweep the right leg out laterally to the side. Both legs straight. Bring your feet back together and then right leg lifts straight back behind you. Good. So center, open, center, right leg lifts. Center, keep your belly hollow. Center, lift. Bend your standing leg if you need to here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, forward fold on 1, pedal out through your feet. Bend one heel and then the other. Deep breaths. Come all the way back to standing, sweep up. Join your palms up overhead. Right into an eagle pose, left side. Left arm under. Sit low, left leg over. You can hold still or find that little pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Think seat down, upper body back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warrior 3. Take your time. Tune into your breath. Squeeze your inner thighs in. One more big breath in here. Standing splits pose. Left leg lifts high. Crown of your head towards your mat. All right, we start to flow here. Feet come together. Left leg opens. Together and back. Together, open. Together, back. Do not forget to breathe here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet together. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's take a deep cleansing breath together. Big, full, deep inhale. Open mouth, blow it out. And from here, come down onto your knees. And then come to child's pose. We'll take a beat here before we start to do a little mat work. So I just want you to come back into your breath. We didn't really take a moment to set an intention at the beginning of your class. And maybe now is a good time to do that. Now that you have a little more clarity through your body, what's your intention for the rest of your class, for your day, for your weekend? Maybe you can distill it down to one word. Like something that you think you need to bring in that would benefit you and your family. It could be a phrase. Just whatever's kind of speaking to you right now in the moment. All right, press up onto all fours. And from here, come down to your right forearm. Straighten your left leg, stack your hips. So you're gonna transfer your weight to your right shin and your right forearm. Bring your left hand to your left hip. If it's too much to balance there, bring your left hand down. Point your left toes and lift your left leg up towards the ceiling. So you can feel both outer glutes turn on here. Tap the toe down to the floor and then lift it straight back up. Top, lift, top, lift. Upper body is silent here. Only thing moving is your left leg. Lift, 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 lift. Now use that left hand for support if you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. I want you to draw basketball-sized circles in the air with your big toe. Circle, circle. Woo. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Child's pose on 1. All right, switch sides. Come back to all fours. Left forearm down, left shin down. Spin open. Point the right toes. As you're ready, lift up, start to tap. Lift, 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 lift. Stay open through the chest. So you want your shoulders stacked. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1, circle it out. This is a good one for Jen Seabright. It's really good strengthening, but her belly wouldn't get in the way here. This could be a good one. For 5, 4, you'll have to show her. 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose. Take some deep breaths. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Half pigeon pose, right side. Shift your right knee to your right wrist. Drop your shin bone. Maybe stay lifted for a few moments to feel that opening along the whole left hip flexor. And as you're ready, come down. Whew. You really worked that outer glute muscle today. See if you can really start to relax your entire body using your breath. So really send your breath deeply into your body. Think breathing in space, breathing in so deeply that you fill your entire body with spaciousness, with healing. Use each exhale as an opportunity to let go of whatever stands in your way, whatever's kind of making you feel heavy or stagnant. Maybe like you're not yourself. Any negative stories that keep coming up. We all really have kind of the same negative stories every day. I think like some crazy number, like 80 to 90% of our thoughts are like the same every day or something like that. So what stories are yours and what can you release? Come back to your downward facing dog. And as you're ready, lift your left leg up and come into your half pigeon on the left side. Take your time. A moment for gratitude here. Just start making a list in your head or even out loud, things that you're grateful for. The smallest of things to the biggest. Just let that list be like a waterfall, just like washing down over you. One more huge breath in, fill your body with air. Open mouth, exhale. Back to down dog. Last down dog for class. From your down dog, bend your knees a lot, hover your knees just above your mat, and then bend your elbows a lot, hover your elbows just above your mat, and hold here. In this really uncomfortable but really strengthening position, hold and breathe here. See how close you can get your knees to your mat, how close you can get your elbows down. Hold and breathe. Navel up and in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way to the knees. Come onto your seat. Bring your legs out in front of you. Feet together. Flex your feet a lot. And then sit tall through your spine. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Just come down as far as you can. Now, if you're not flexible, try to keep length through your spine. Doesn't matter how far you come down, but flex your feet. That's going to be where you can feel the stretch, is in the flexing of your feet. It's going to wake up the back of your legs. The legs stay turned on here. Keep your gaze down at your big toes. And come on up. Bring your hands back behind you. Keep your feet together. Keep your feet flexed. Reverse tabletop. Or reverse plank. So you're going to push your hips up towards the ceiling. And then relax your head back. Open up through your throat. Wiggle out through your jaw. Smile. Scrunch up your face. Press your hips a little higher. Wake up your legs. And then lower your hips. Ooh, all right, grab your hand weights, or you can do this without too. We're gonna do a little more core work here before we start to really wind down. We got 10 more minutes of class, 5 more minutes of strength, and 5 shavasana. So here we go. Bring your feet together and sit tall through your spine. Bring your weight straight out in front of you. Yeah, or without weights, palms face in. Lower halfway down through the spine. So slightly tuck your tailbone. So you want that C curve in your low spine. Go a little bit lower. All right, from here, press all the way up. Lift the weights up, and then come halfway down. Weights come out in front. Good, so lift. Come down. Lift. And you can slow it down if you want to. You can come down 2, lift up, 2, lower, lift. Next time you come down, hold down. Hold, we're gonna twist, draw left elbow back. You can touch the elbow to your mat. Look to your left shoulder, and then come back to center. Reach both arms. Same thing, right side. Right elbow down. Back to center. Speed it up. Center. Right. Center. Left. Tap the elbow. Tap. Lift. Tap. Lift. Stay open. Lift it through the chest. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, hold to one side on 1, pulse it out, pulse, pulse, pull the weights away from each other, pulse, pull, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to center, opposite side, pull, 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 strong core, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come back up, ditch the weights, come all the way down onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug. And keep your right knee in, allow your left leg to go along onto your mat. Squeeze your elbow or squeeze your knee towards your shoulder, yeah. Right knee to right shoulder. Then extend the leg straight up towards the ceiling, flex your foot. Interlace your hands on the back of your calf, pull your leg in. You can stay here if you want to bring some strengthening into it. You can float your left leg and then peel up, bringing your forehead to your knee. The core is awake here, but you're also getting that stretch. See if you can scissor your legs just a little more apart from each other. And release. Draw your left knee in, right leg down. Squeeze the knee in towards your shoulder. Let go over, control over your breath. Extend the leg straight up. Pull it in towards you. Really flex your foot. And then peel up if you want. Float the right leg. Forehead to your knee. You can make that contact, do it. One more deep breath in. And release. Draw your knees into your chest. Plant your feet, bridge pose. From your bridge pose, press into all your toes, press into your heels, press into your arms and your hands, lift your hips a little higher, and then lift your toes. I want you to bring your weight into your heels. Turn your glutes on even more, little pulse here, lift, lift, tiny squeeze, 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 squeeze. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay lifted. Weight into your toes now. Lift your heels. Little pulses. Pulse. Squeeze your knees in at the same time as you lift your hips up. Squeeze in. Squeeze in. Squeeze. Squeeze the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Draw your knees in. Get upside down here. So whether that's legs up the wall, waterfall, just legs up, put a pillow. If you have a block, you can put a block, a pillow, blankets under your sacrum. You can even just elevate by putting your hands underneath. Shoulder stand, headstand. Couple more deep breaths. And come back down to where we started class, into your butterfly pose. Bring your feet together. This time bring your hands to your chest, feel your heartbeat. Breathe directly into your heart. Fill your heart with loving energy, with healing energy. Yeah, with whatever needs healed today, breathe that in, right into your heart. Shavasana, get cozy. You can start the last song on the playlist. It's 9:56, so let's take a 3-minute Shavasana together. I'm going to share with you I have a card deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. It's called The Universe Has Your Back. And the card that really spoke to me today was, it says this, it says, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. And so what I take from that is surrender. Like maybe we don't need to have a goal. Maybe we don't need to see an end point. Maybe we just need to be joyful and present and happy and childlike in this moment and then the next, and that will snowball into something really beautiful. So I invite you to kind of bring that in, surrender, and just joy with no eye toward an outcome or a goal. See how still you can get for the next 2 minutes. Start to take some deeper breaths. Bring some movements back into your fingers and toes. And then stretch your arms up overhead. Take a nice big full body stretch. Make your way onto either side in fetal position. Pause there. And then make your way to your seat. Draw your hands together at heart. Thank you so much for showing up today, guys. I really appreciate and love each of you. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Namaste. Thanks, guys. Bye, Bri. Love you. Bye, Tiff. Bye, Kyla.
Bye, Holly.
Love you guys. Bye. Did I kick your butt, Bri?
I'm pretty sure you tried killing me today. That little move that you said would be good for Jency, my hips were burning so bad.
Yeah, that might actually be hard. I was thinking with the baby pulling downward, but I was just thinking it'd be good because she has that belly now.
Oh, yeah.
But she might want to keep it simple and just stay like square. So with her forearms down and then just lifting back.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
I did that a lot when I was pregnant, like that and squats, tons of squats. Tell her to do squats.
Mm-hmm.
Squats help so much with labor.
Exactly. Yeah, I try to crack the whip, but it's it's a work in progress.
You gotta be super gentle too, right?
Yeah,
Hey, when are you coming?
In May. Yeah, it's an interesting scenario because apparently they're like still on this 14-day quarantine thing, but I read that if you come in from another state into Montana right now, you have to quarantine for either 14 days or for as long as you're in Montana. So I don't really care because no one's gonna know what I do, but I doubt I'm gonna be able to make it over to Kalispell. But so I'm just gonna be in Shelby for a few days.
Okay.
More than likely. So I just need to get out of here. So I just need to go refresh. So I'll get some clean air. The air is so dirty and polleny down here. It's gross.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you're gonna take care of yourself and
Yeah. So I'm excited about it.
good.
So, all right. Well, I love you. Thanks for kicking my butt today.
I love you too. Yeah, anytime.
All right.
Okay.
See you.
Bye.